We welcome you to the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show ahead of our doubleheader tonight. These two teams contrasting in a number of different ways. For the girls here tonight, it's the 6-1 Lady Bulldogs, the defending 4A Division II champions, taking on the Cyclones, who come into the night's action with a record of 1-6. On the other side, for the guys, it's Baldwin's boys that have the trouble. They are 1-7. They lost last night to Veritas Christian, 68-65. Cyclones 4-3 on the year, coming off a loss on Saturday at the A-10 Varsity Classic to Topeka Hayden by the final of 67-56. We'll take a look at last Friday night's game for the Lady Cyclones against Tonganoxie. After we take this time out, you're listening to Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games? Indoors? Not a good idea. The Superstands Cleaning Service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Superstand be your cleaning man. Call 785-248-2463.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Family Physicians and Ottawa Care Clinic, Ms. Fix-It Computer Repair, and Maggie's Gourmet Popcorn and Glazed Nuts. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Last Friday night, the Cyclones had a tough loss at Tonganoxie. They fell to the Chieftains 30-27. They fell behind early, 13-7 at the end of one quarter, and down 11 in the second, 18-7. But they cut that deficit down to 4 at the half, and then scoring the first 6 points of the second half, they took a 19-18 lead. Had one other lead in the game, but then Tonganoxie kind of turned on the afterburners. They scored the final 7 points of the third quarter and then built the lead up to around 6-8 points in the fourth. Cyclones came back. They had it down to a 3-point ball game with the ball and a chance to tie. They couldn't get the job done, and then a last second three by Julia Lane was off the mark, and Ottawa record fell to 1-6 on the season. Lady Cyclones were led by Summer Spiegel. She finished with 11 points. She was the only Cyclone in double figures. Baldwin lost their first game of the year last Friday night as they fell to Kansas State Piper, one of the top teams in Class 4A, and it really was kind of a drubbing. Piper was up big early and finally won the game by 15, 63-48. So you know that the Lady Bulldogs are kind of smarting from that one, and they'll be looking to take out their frustration on the Cyclones here tonight. Back with more after this break. You're listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on KOFO.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Superstands Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Superstands Cleaning Service.
The KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo is coming March 2nd and 3rd, and booth space is filling up fast. Be a vendor at this year's show and promote your business to hundreds of potential customers at one time, face-to-face, at the ORC Goppert Building March 2nd and 3rd. Reserve your booth by emailing sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220. But do it today before we're sold out. Get your customers ready for spring with the biggest event of the season, the KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo from KOFO.
And back here at Baldwin Junior High School, a quick look at other games in the area tonight. Prairie View is at Anderson County. It's West Franklin and Linden tonight. Our KOFO game of the week has Central Heights over at Osage City. Luke Queen has the broadcast of that one on KOFO.com. Santa Fe Trail is at Wellsville this evening. Burlington at Osawatomie. Lewisburg is at Bonner Springs. Piper on the road at Tonganoxie. And Spring Hill travels to Eudora for a Frontier League girls and boys doubleheader. And that will do it for our pregame show. We'll be back with more here from Baldwin after this timeout. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Superstand's Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show. Tip-off is next. Ask any coach, wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Superstand be your cleaning man. Superstand's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games, indoors, not a good idea. But Superstand's Cleaning Service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Superstand be your cleaning man. Call 785-248-2463.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone Basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, and by Ottawa University, Superstand's Cleaning Service, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank. This Cyclone Basketball broadcast on KOFO is also being brought to you by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Arvest Bank, also by C.S. Cunningham Construction, Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Hepner Appraisal Service, Ottawa High School, and Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Bones Transportation, the City of Ottawa, Ottawa Family Physicians, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's return courtside and rejoin KOFO's Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone Basketball.
Here at Baldwin Junior High, here are the starting lineups for this girls' contest. First of all, for the Cyclones, number 10, Lauren Curtis, a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 2 points a game. Number 11, Sophia Thickens, she is 5'10", a freshman, averaging 5 points a game. Number 12, Summer Spiegel, she's 5'5", a sophomore, averaging 6 points a game. Number 13, Juliet Lane, she is 5'3", a senior, averaging 3 points a game. And number 25, Kirsten Evans, she is 5'7", a freshman, and she averages 4 a game. The Cyclones will be without Riley Titus this evening, who is here but not dressed out. Ottawa High is 1-6 on the season, coached by Dwayne Caldwell, assisted by Tim Sipes and Leslie Spear. For Baldwin, number 1, Kayla Kurtz, a 5'6" senior, averaging 14 points a contest. Number 2, Josie Boyle, she is 5'10", and a junior, averaging 5 a game. Number 5, Anna Burnett, she is 5'8", a junior, averaging 4 a contest. Number 14, Kate Ogle, 5'11", a senior, she averages 9 a game. And number 21, Macy Frost, a 5'5", senior, averaging 14 points a game. The Bulldogs are 6-1 on the season, coached by Bob Martin, assisted by Eric Toot and Katie Martin. Ottawa's going to be in the red uniforms with black and white trim, while Baldwin will be in white uniforms with purple and gray trim, and Ottawa's going to move left to right as we see it here in the first half of play. Again, your starters for Ottawa: Curtis, Fick, and Spiegel, Lane, and Evans. And for Baldwin, Kurtz, Boyle, Burnett, Ogle, and Frost. Tonight's opening tip-off is sponsored by Bones Transportation, a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclones student-athletes. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. Next action for these ladies will be on Friday night. They will travel to Topeka, to the dungeon at Topeka High to take on the Trojans. Tip-off is scheduled for around 7:30, and, of course, we'll be on the air about 10 minutes prior to that with the pregame show. After that game, it'll be the Kansas High School basketball scoreboard show on 12:20. I believe tomorrow night we have Hoop Talk for you. Thursday night, it's OU basketball as the Braves and Lady Braves travel to Kansas City to take on Avila University. And then after our Friday single ball game, Saturday, big doubleheader at Wilson Fieldhouse between Ottawa and the Southwestern Mound Builders. So a full week of basketball for you here this week on KOFO. Tap control by Baldwin. With the basketball, Frost. She'll dump in the post to Ogle. Give and go to Frost. Shot is up and in. Baldwin will press full court. And there's a steal by Ogle. Ogle down low, throws it over the head of Kurtz and out of bounds. The team's trade turnovers. Nobody on the inbounder. Ball comes into Spiegel, and she threw it to Lane, who wasn't looking for it. Goes out of bounds. Turnover number 2 here early on Ottawa High. Cyclones have not beaten Baldwin since the 2012-13 season. In it comes to Ogle running the lane, and she puts it up and in. Ball comes into Spiegel. She'll swing it to Lane. Lane now to Ficken. Ficken holding it high overhead. Back it goes to Lane. Across the timeline to Spiegel. She'll drive the lane, throw up the runner, and missed it short. Rebound to Ogle for Baldwin, and now a whistle and a tie-up, and Ottawa gets possession back. Ottawa's ball along their offensive baseline. Just underway, Baldwin on top 4-0. And it comes to Curtis. Curtis dishes in the lane to Ficken, but it's knocked out of bounds. Evans looks for somebody, finds Curtis cutting to the basket. Her shot was blocked and went up and had it blocked again, and the traveling now called against Kate Ogle. Evans on the dribble, being guarded by Kurtz. Kurtz, vital part of that state championship team last year. Evans picks up her dribble, needs to go someplace, tried to get it in the post to Ficken. The ball's knocked away by Boyle, and it goes out of bounds. On the inbound, Evans risking a 5-second call, finally had it tipped away on the pass in by Burnett. The Cyclones voted a turnover right there. It looked like might have been an extra second runoff. Lane will inbound near the corner this time. And it comes to Ficken. In the post to Curtis, and Ogle commits a foul. Reaching foul on Kate Ogle, first foul of the ball game. We have 6:30 to go here, 6:50 rather to go in the first period. Ottawa down 4-0. Top of the circle, that's Curtis to Ficken. And a pass inside to Spiegel. Spiegel will lay it in. Wow, that was a heck of a pass right there. Thread the needle between 4 players. Spiegel puts Ottawa on the board, 4-2. Kurtz at the top of the circle. Ottawa's in a man-to-man. Left side it goes to Burnett. Burnett, cross court to Frost. Frost out top to Kurtz. Kurtz travels. 3 Baldwin turnovers here early. Lane will get it into Spiegel. Spiegel waits for the traffic to clear. Now brings it across the 10-second line. She's doubled. Gives it up to Evans. Evans to the free throw line. Pass is tipped, stolen. Up court comes Frost, being chased by Ficken. Pass inside to Kurtz for the easy lay-in. Nice pass by Frost for the assist. Kurtz has her first two. It's 6-2, Lady Bulldogs. Lane into front court. Lane picked up her dribble. Now needs some help. And she'll give off to Spiegel. Spiegel on the dribble. Now double teamed in the right block. Inside it goes to Curtis. Curtis throws the shot up too hard. And Frost has the rebound for Baldwin. Long pass ahead to Burnett. Burnett running the lane. Shoots with left hand but misses. Rebound is taken by Ogle. Her shot was blocked and pulled down by Lane. Evans for the Cyclones. Between the circles, Lane. Lane takes it left. Looks for help now. Backdoor pass was short and stolen by Baldwin. Long pass ahead to Frost along the baseline. Nice pass inside to Ogle, and Ogle puts it in off the glass, and timeout will be called by Dwayne Caldwell. It comes with 5:13 to play in the first period. The score is Baldwin 8 and Ottawa 2. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
The number one overall health problem that we have and that we're dealing with right now would be being overweight or being obese. How do we talk about this? I think our role is to encourage our patients to become more active, encourage them to park a little further away out in the parking lot, to try and take 1,000 extra steps a day, to try and watch what they eat.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
Baldwin out to an 8-2 lead. 5:13 to play in the first quarter. Ottawa's ball in backcourt. Lane just needs to throw it to somebody, and she does to Curtis. And that ball was thrown to Curtis. It never went out of bounds, but that's what the officials saw. It's a turnover on Ottawa. That was an official that was really out of position to make that call, making the play. Off the inbound, here's Frost for three from the baseline, no good. Fight for the rebound, taken inside by Boyle. Her shot won't go, and a foul over the back on Baldwin. Kate Ogle picks up her second personal foul, and Paige Ellis will replace her in the Baldwin lineup. And it comes to Evans, down to Lane. Lane pass is going to be knocked away. Kurtz tried to save it, and now a loose ball is going to be out of bounds off of Lane's leg. Frost on the dribble, right sideline, and it goes to Ellis, knocked away by Curtis, and Ottawa steals it. Lane goes left side near the sideline to Spiegel. Spiegel and a whistle, and we'll have an offensive foul set by Lauren Curtis. Legal screen. A2 Baldwin. We have 4:33 to play here in the first quarter. Kurtz on the dribble, and she'll be fouled by Curtis, and Lauren picks up two quick ones. Camille Hadel-Raby will come in for Ottawa High. Ryan Gear checks in for Baldwin along with Anna Burnett. Lindsay Toot is in the game, and she will inbound right in front of us. And a dangerous pass taken by Kurtz. Kurtz left wing, dumps in the post to Gear. Gear swings at the free throw line to Ellis. Ellis will drive in, shoot, and miss too hard. And Hadel-Raby rebounds for Ottawa. Spiegel across the timeline. Spiegel, right side, Lane. Lane on the dribble. She's doubled. She traveled. 8 Cyclone turnovers. Pass comes ahead to Toot. Now in the corner, that's Ellis driving into the lane, then dishing off to Burnett. Out top, it's Kurtz. Kurtz, left side, Gear. Gear between the circles to Ellis. Get pass over near the corner to Kurtz. Kurtz along the baseline, found Gear with a nice bounce pass, and Ryan Gear puts the bucket in. Evans for the Cyclones. Evans on the dribble. Kurtz is on her. Baldwin in a man-to-man. Now Spiegel right wing. Spiegel drives, throws up the runner, and scores. 4 for Summer Spiegel. 10-4. There's a ball tipped by Spiegel, but taken by the Bulldogs. Top of the circle, Kurtz. Kurtz left side to Ellis. Between the circles now it goes to Toot. Right side, Burnett. Burnett in the dribble through the lane, throws up the shot, and scores off the glass. First 2 for Anna Burnett to make it 12-4 Baldwin. Here's Spiegel, doubled at the midcourt, but she got it over to Evans. Now to Ficken, who'll drive the lane, shoot and score. Ottawa did a good job that time of breaking that half-court trap. There's Kurtz driving, throwing it up with the right hand and missing. Got her own rebound, and then she'll be tied up momentarily. Now, loose ball to the Cyclones have, and a traveling call against Ficken. Into the Baldwin lineup comes Frost and Boyle. 2:21 to play here in the first. Ottawa down 12-6. Frost looks, get into a cutting Boyle who missed the shot. She got her own rebound, kicks it outside, and a drive by Toot. She missed the shot with the left hand, and Evans pulls it away for Ottawa. Here comes Kirsten Evans to Hadel Raby. She looks for some help, bounces outside to Ficken, who goes around to Spiegel for a 15-footer. That's too hard, and rebounded by Burnett. Here she comes the other direction. Burnett into the lane, and the shot was partially blocked by Ficken, but they're going to call Sophia for a blocking foul. First foul on Ficken. 3rd Ottawa team foul. And 2 free throws upcoming for Anna Burnett. Or was she shooting? I believe she was. No, they're going to say it was on the floor, so no free throws. Well, Burnett was in the air as if she were going to shoot, I will say that. Ross looking to get it in. Finally goes out high to Burnett. Now in the corner, Frost. Frost to the left wing. Looking to penetrate. Nearly threw it past Gear, but Gear corrals it. Right side, Burnett for 3, too hard. Rebounded, though, by Boyle, and then Boyle lost it. It's out of bounds to the Cyclones, and that's 6 Baldwin turnovers. Ellis is going to come back in. She'll replace Gear. 1:36 to go in the first period, 12-6 Baldwin. And it comes to Spiegel, and then she threw it right on past Lane out of bounds. Baldwin will inbound. Left of their bucket. We have a substitution. Kurtz comes in, and Toot will check out. Out high comes to Boyle. Boyle in the corner to Frost. Frost cut off by Lane. Goes left wing to Burnett. Now to Kurtz. Back it goes to Frost, who got away with a travel. Runner in the lane misses. Rebounded by Ellis. She'll put it in. Lane for the Cyclones. Gives it to Evans. Evans in front court. Clock nearing the 1 minute mark here in the first. Evans off the Spiegel. Oh, and a 5-second violation. Wow. There was defense there, but there was separation. Ottawa turns it over again. They're 11. Kurtz with the basketball. She'll take it left, go in the corner. Frost has an open three, missed it too hard. Tipped around, controlled inside by Burnett, and a foul on Ottawa. Cyclone foul will be on Ficken. It's her second. Burnett will be at the line, shooting a couple here. First of two is good by Burnett. Into the Cyclone lineup will be Precious Hamilton. Second free throw, misses too hard, and Ficken will run it down in the corner, and then she lost it out of bounds. Gear will come back in for Baldwin. Backdoor cut, but the pass well overthrown by Frost, and it's out of bounds. This game has been turnover prone. We've had 19 so far in the first period. (15-6) Bulldogs. And the pass comes into Hamilton. Hamilton on the dribble. Goes out near midcourt to Ficken. Now to Evans, just inside the circle. Shoots and misses everything. Hamilton got it over to Spiegel. Her shot won't go. Ball's tipped out high. Now a loose ball. And we'll have a whistle and a tie-up. Possession to Baldwin with 24 seconds to play in the period. Frost dribbling out near midcourt. Clock down to 20. Now Kurtz. Kurtz looks things over. Gets it back to Frost. Now 11 on the clock. Here's Kurtz with it. Guarded by Evans. Kurtz on the dribble. Goes left side to Frost. Shooting for three. In and out. Rebound to Spiegel. And that'll end the first period. At the end of one, it's Baldwin 15 and Ottawa 6. And we'll return in 1 minute. This is Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
No appointment needed to be treated at the Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper. They're carrying an experienced registered nurse practitioners associated with Ottawa Family Physicians will diagnose and treat your injuries and minor illnesses with care. Most major insurance plans accepted. Ottawa Care Clinic, 120 East 19th Street in South Ottawa.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you. Have you seen the Colosseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Ottawa trails by 9 as we move to the second period. Cyclones have the basketball to start the period. Spiegel on the dribble. Just about walked with it. Gets it over to Lane, top of the circle. Lane picks up her dribble. Swings it cross court to Spiegel. Now high post to Curtis. Curtis looking to Lane, right side. Lane looking. And a pass nearly stolen by Burnett goes out of bounds. Ottawa turned it over 12 times in the first quarter. And it comes to Evans. Evans with Kurtz on her. Evans picks up her dribble and passes out of bounds off Spiegel's hand. Baldwin will have it. So we get back to action here with 7:24 to play in the half. First quarter score, Piper leads Tonganoxie 20-2. Kurtz with it, dumps in the post. It's off the hands of Evans, and loose ball controlled by Evans. Evans down the left sideline, bounce the left corner to Ficken, and it goes out of bounds off Baldwin. In the second period, Prairie View leads Anderson County's girls 17-14. Spiegel with it. Left side Lane. Lane out top Ficken. Ficken finds Curtis at the free throw line. She'll drive in, give off to Spiegel along the baseline. Summer one bounce, now picks up the dribble. Goes to Evans. Evans looking things over. Now takes it to the right block. Swings it cross court, but that pass is knocked away by Frost and stolen by Baldwin. Here's a pass ahead to Kurtz. Kurtz skip pass to Frost. Open three right side, no good. Rebound to Curtis. Picking for the Cyclones. Gives it to Spiegel, who crosses the 10-second line along the right sideline. She'll drive in to the baseline. Now needs some help. Bounce it back outside to Evans to Ficken. Ficken over goes to Lane. Lane will shoot for three. That one's too hard. And Burnett has the rebound. Here comes Baldwin. Long pass ahead to Ogle. And now to a cutting Frost, who lays it in. Timeout Cyclones. Comes with 5:55 to play in the first half. The score is Baldwin 17, Ottawa 6. And we'll return after this 30-second break. This is Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
17-6 Baldwin. Here's another score for you at the end of one. Burlington's girls leading Osawatomie 24-7. Boys game to follow here. Again on Friday, just the one game. The girls getting their game in as the offset of the game that Ottawa played against Hayden last Saturday against Topeka High, and it gets underway at about 7:30. And a steal on the inbounds pass by Kurtz, and then stolen right back by Evans. Both with good steals. Then Evans throws the pass over Lane's head and out of bounds. A couple of good defensive plays there. One by the senior Kurtz, then Evans responded in part. Here's Boyle driving the baseline, gives it off to Ogle for a 10-footer that's no good. Evans rebounds for Ottawa. Now to Curtis, and Curtis will be fouled by Kurtz. First foul of the game on Kayla Kurtz. It's the third Baldwin team foul. And it comes to Spiegel, right back into the hands of Lane, who threw the inbound pass. Bounce between the circles to Evans. Evans goes left side to Lane, but that pass is knocked away. Frost tried to save it, but it goes out of bounds. Hadel Ravy will check in for Ottawa, and going to the bench will be Ficken. 5:17 to play in the half. Baldwin by 11, 17-6. Spiegel will shoot on her now. There's a steal by Kurtz, but she couldn't save it before it went out of bounds. On the inbounds, Lane has it. She'll go to the right wing, guarded there by Frost. There's a backdoor cut by Evans. She made the catch in traffic, but couldn't get the shot to fall, and Kurtz rebounds. Long pass comes ahead to Frost. Frost goes skip to Toot, now along the baseline. That is Boyle through the lane, driving, scoring. First points for Josie Boyle, make it 19-6. Evans near the Baldwin bench, trying to rid herself of Kurtz. That's a difficult thing to do. Right side, Spiegel. Spiegel takes the baseline and is doubled. Looks for help. Out of side it goes to Lane, now to Curtis. Curtis get past to Spiegel. Spiegel driving baseline. Floater is good off the glass. 6 points for Summer Spiegel to make it 19-8. Pass ahead to Frost. Frost drives. That's Boyle. She can't get the shot to fall. Rebounded by Ogle. A three by Kurtz misses. And the ball is going to be saved by Ogle into the hands of Boyle. Left side it goes to Toot. She finds Ogle in the lane, and Ogle will score. 6 for Ogle to make it 21-8. Evans for the Cyclones. High post pass to Curtis, right back to Evans, and then Evans threw it over the head of Curtis. Ottawa will run it down, but it'll be a backcourt violation. Their 17th turnover on the night. Bulldogs will send in Anna Burnett and Ryan Gear, and for Ottawa, Brittany Hornbuckle checks in. Also, Ficken will come back in for Ottawa. And Hadel Raby will go to the bench. And it comes to Burnett. Burnett out top, Ogle. Ogle looking to penetrate. That goes to Toot, who'll drive the lane and miss with the left hand. Rebound inside the Gear. Her shot was blocked by Ficken, but it looks like they're going to whistle a foul on Ottawa. If it's on Ficken, it will be her third. It is on Sophia Ficken. Third personal, and so now Dwayne Caldwell needs to probably go back to his bench. Ryan Gear at the free throw line. She has 2 points here this evening. First free throw misses. Curtis is going to come back in to replace Ficken. 3:17 to play before halftime. Baldwin leads by 13. Second free throw for Ryan Gear, and it is good. It rattles in. Full court pressure. And a steal by Kurtz. Ball knocked away, though, on a pass by Lauren Curtis, and the Cyclones steal it right back. Spiegel looks for some help, and that ball is going to be stolen by Burnett. Ahead it comes to Gear, who will drive the lane and score. And Dwayne Caldwell wants another timeout. This one will come with 2:56 to play in the first half. Baldwin on top 24-8. And we'll be back after this 1 minute timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Okay. We've heard you. This is Bob from Leon's at 429 South Main in historic downtown Ottawa. We're going retro. Classic favorites like the Super Cheese Burrito, Enchilada Special, fajitas, chimichangas, and more are back. We also have great daily specials. Leon's, a family tradition since 1982.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. providing compassionate care when you need it most.
We train yearly to be I-CAR Gold certified because as cars and designs have changed to keep you safer, so have the collision repair procedures. And at CarStar Ottawa, your safety matters. Call CarStar 242-8916. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Got back to action a little quicker than I thought. Ottawa with the basketball in front court after a ball knocked away. Hornbuckle goes cross court to Spiegel. Now near the right corner, it's Lane. Lane looking inside. Hornbuckle high post. Bounces back to Spiegel. Spiegel now guarded by Burnett. Had trouble with the basketball. Now needs some help. Bounces over to Lane. Lane on the dribble to the baseline. Now doubled. Has to reverse it back out. And it comes to Evans' hands. She'll shoot from just inside the circle and miss. Tipped around, out of bounds, and to the Cyclones. With 2:06 to go in the half. Here comes Frost and Boyle, also Ellis in for Coach Bob Martin. Halftime score, Prairie View 27, Anderson County's girls 25. And the inbounds pass is knocked out of bounds once again. Ottawa needs to set some screens here. They're just kind of letting the guards there was a good screen set by Spiegel, allows Evans to get the basketball. Here's a pass inside to Curtis, and Curtis is fouled as she goes up for the shot. First personal on Paige Ellis. A couple of free throws for the sophomore Lauren Curtis. First of two is not good. It's off the side iron. Don't forget we have boys basketball coming for you next year on KOFO. Second one up, and that went off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Ellis for Baldwin. Up court comes Frost. Long pass ahead to Burnett along the baseline. Burnett tried to shoot. It was blocked by Lane. Picked up, though, by Boyle. She'll score and be fouled. Ottawa foul will be on Evans. It's her first. Hadel Rady will come in for Ottawa, replacing Spiegel. And a chance for a three-point play for Josie Boyle. Free throw attempt by Boyle is on the way and missing well short, and Evans has the board. Here comes Kirsten Evans ahead to Curtis. Curtis finds a wide open lane, but she short-armed the shot. Inside it goes to Evans, and Evans will put it in. First bucket for Kirsten Evans here tonight, 26-10. Cyclones down 16 with 1:30 to play in the half. Frost across the timeline. Goes to Boyle. Boyle to Ellis, right wing. Now on a weave it goes to Burnett. Now left corner to Frost. Check, that's Boyle. Now it goes to Burnett, shooting just inside the circle and missing short. And Lane fights for the rebound. Pass ahead to Evans, right back to Lane. Lane will bring it across the timeline. She'll drive in, give it off to Curtis, and a foul will be whistled against Macy Frost. First foul on Frost, and it is the fifth Baldwin team foul. Kurtz will come back in for Baldwin. Ottawa will send in Katie White for the first time tonight, along with Summer Spiegel. Spiegel looking to get it in. Nobody moving. And finally the pass will come into Lane, who had trouble with it. Just about double dribbled then also. Now Spiegel will drive through the lane, throw up the runner, no good, and a blocking foul. Ellis will pick up her second. Spiegel with 6 points already this evening will be at the line for two. In and out for Spiegel. Evans will come back in, replacing Lane. at the 53-second mark. Second free throw. Spiegel missed them both. Rebound controlled by Boyle. Ross waits for the traffic to clear, now brings it across the line. She'll take it right. Look in the post. Instead skips it across to Burnett. Into the paint. Ball knocked away by Spiegel. Loose ball. Hornbuckle comes away with it for Ottawa. Spiegel, double team, finds White at the top of the circle. Now over goes to Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle bounces left side for Evans. Evans brings it back out with 20 seconds to play in the half. Looks like Ottawa will try to work for one shot here. Evans has Boyle on her, gives off to Spiegel with 12 on the clock. Knocked away by Burnett. Spiegel got it back. Now picks up her dribble. She needs help. Gets it to Evans. Evans takes a three, missed everything, and out of bounds with a point, second and 7/10 left. Here's Ellis. She's going to let it run out, and we're at the half. The score at halftime here is Baldwin 26 and Ottawa 10, and we'll return in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Want to win a shopping spree? You're in luck because the Ottawa Herald has partnered with Ottawa Main Street, and we're giving away $50 in Main Street bucks every month to one lucky winner. Go to ottawaherald.com/contest and enter today.
Whether it's on the court as a player or finally attempting to clean out that garage, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Health can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out about their remarkable care by visiting ransom.org.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card. Available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
If you were given the gift of jewelry this holiday from Sutton's Jewelry, then you know how much you mean to the person who gave it to you. Whether it's a ring, necklace, pendant, or custom-made piece, you can see the beauty of the cut, color, and design that Kathy, Phil, and everyone at Sutton's Jewelry took the time to make sure was just right for you. If you didn't get the gift of jewelry from Sutton's Jewelry this season, maybe it's time to take matters into your own hands. Visit Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2, and open anytime online at suttonsjewelryinc.com.
Baldwin leads Ottawa 26-10 at the half. It's been methodical for the Bulldogs, who have had balanced scoring. Cyclones have fought hard, but they have turned the ball over 19 times in the first half of play against the Baldwin pressure. Baldwin has not been immune to that as well, as they've turned it over 11 times, and I'm sure both coaches can't be particularly happy with that turnover figure, but Cyclones still trail by 16 here at intermission, down by the score of 26-10. Once again, boys action will follow here from the Baldwin Junior High Gymnasium. And we'll take a break, come back with more after this 2-minute timeout. It's 26-10 Baldwin, and you're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
People in the United States will suffer at least 1 or 2 episodes of debilitating back pain in their life. You know, we see an epidemic in prescription medication abuse and overdose. Chiropractic is a natural, hands-on, patient-centered health care treatment for low back pain, for neck pain, for mid-back pain. We're an alternative to having to take medications. We're an alternative to having to have surgery.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
What it means to be, you brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu. You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Back here at halftime with the boys doing their shoot-around here at intermission. 26-12 Baldwin. Let's take a look at the scoring. First of all, for the Bulldogs, as I mentioned, balanced scoring. Kate Ogle leads with 6. Ryan Gear off the bench has 5. Josie Boyle and Macy Frost each have 4. 3 points for Anna Burnett, 2 for Kayla Kurtz and Paige Ellis. For Ottawa, Summer Spiegel has 6 of the 10 Ottawa points in the first half. Sophia Ficken has a couple, as does Kirsten Evans. Neither team was good from the free throw line. Ottawa 0 for 4, while Baldwin just 2 for 5. As I mentioned, both teams turnover prone, 19 for the Cyclones and 11 for Baldwin. Foul trouble, Ottawa has Ficken with 3. Lauren Curtis has 2. And for Baldwin, Kate Ogle and Paige Ellis each with a couple of fouls in the first half of play. And the score here at the half, Baldwin 26, Ottawa 10. Let's pause for a couple minutes. Be back with more here from Baldwin. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
Okay, we've heard you. This is Bob from Leon's at 429 South Main in historic downtown Ottawa. We're going retro. Classic favorites like the Super Cheese Burrito, Enchilada Special, fajitas, chimichangas, and more are back. We also have great daily specials. Leon's, a family tradition since 1982.
If you were given the gift of jewelry this holiday from Sutton's Jewelry, then you know how much you mean to the person who gave it to you. Whether it's a ring, necklace, pendant, or custom-made piece, you can see the beauty of the cut, color, and design that Kathy, Phil, and everyone at Sutton's Jewelry took the time to make sure was just right for you. If you didn't get the gift of jewelry from Sutton's Jewelry this season, maybe it's time to take matters into your own hands. Visit Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2, and open anytime online at suttonsjewelryinc.com. You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220. Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
Both teams back out of the locker room now as we get set for the second half of play. Some scores to report to you. Halftime score from Garnett, Prairie View leads Anderson County 27-25 in girls play. At Osawatomie, the Burlington girls lead Osawatomie at half, 34-17. Lewisburg 24, Bonner Springs at the end of one at Bonner. And at halftime, Piper leading Tonganoxie 47-5. Yes, you heard that correctly, 47-5. Other games, West Franklin at Linden tonight. Santa Fe Trail is at Wellsville. Spring Hills at Eudora. And our KOFO game of the week, we'd like to get a score to you on that one. Hopefully we'll get that here shortly. That is Central Heights on the road tonight at Osage City. Here, Summer Spiegel leads Ottawa with 6 points. Kate Ogle has 6 for Baldwin. And possession will go to the Bulldogs to start the third period. Again, Ottawa will be in action on Friday night. They'll travel to Topeka High to take on the Lady Trojans, one of the better teams in Class 6A, so that'll be a tough test for the Cyclones heading into next week's Bobcat Invitational basketball tournament up at Basehor Linwood. After that Friday night game at 10 o'clock, it'll be the high school basketball scoreboard show on KOFO. Bulldogs will send out their starting 5. Kurtz, Boyle, Burnett, Ogle, and Frost. For Ottawa, also their starters, and that is Curtis, Ficken, Spiegel, Lane, and Evans. Underway here in the third period. Kurtz with the basketball. Takes it left, goes in the corner. And a three-point try by Frost is good right off the bat. Macy Frost has 7. Poking pressure this time by Baldwin. Ottawa breaks into front court. Evans on the dribble. And a bump and a foul on Kurtz. The one Achilles heel that Baldwin had last year in their state championship run was getting themselves into foul trouble. They have not done that here so far tonight. That's the second on Kurtz. But if you're aggressive and you protect the basketball well against the Bulldogs, you can get them in foul trouble because they are so aggressive. Here's Ficken driving underneath, tried to scoop one up, and it misses. Rebound to Burnett. Here she comes the other way. Pass ahead to Ogle. Now over it goes. Here's a three-point try by Frost, right wing. That's no good. And Curtis has the board. Up court comes Evans. Evans reverses her dribble. Kurtz stays right with her. Now Kurtz with a Evans with a reverse dribble. Gives off to Lane. Lane, backdoor cut by Ficken. Shoots in the lane and scores. That was a nice little move that time by Ficken. Looking to set the pick. And then ended up getting the ball inside for the bucket. She has 4. Kurtz dribbles around Spiegel. Takes it to the basket and scores with the left hand. 4 points for Kayla Kurtz, 31-12 Baldwin. Here's Lane, doubled near the Ottawa bench. She needs some help, and she'll try to get through it, and does to Spiegel. Spiegel drives on Ogle, had it blocked by Ogle, rebounded, and up come the Bulldogs. Here's Frost ahead to Burnett. Off it goes to Boyle. Boyle had a ball tipped away by Ficken, got it back, brings it back outside. Top the circle, Boyle. Right wing, it goes to Frost. Frost into the paint to Kurtz. Turn around over Spiegel, misses, and it's rebounded by Juliet Lane. Lane for the Cyclones. Near sideline, it goes to Spiegel. Between the circles, Evans. Evans down underneath to Spiegel, and Spiegel puts it in. Couple of set plays by the Cyclones working well, and a timeout call for by Bob Martin with 5:41 to play in the third period. Baldwin leads at 31-14, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Back to action here. Baldwin will have the ball in backcourt. Up court comes Frost, goes left side to Burnett, into the paint to Ogle. Ogle had it stolen by Ficken. Here's Ficken, one-on-one on Ogle. She'll put it up, no good, but Ogle commits the foul. Third foul on Kate Ogle. 2 shots for Sophia Ficken. Ficken with 4 points tonight. Free throw attempt is good. First made free throw of the night for Ottawa. Paige Ellis replaces Ogle in the Bulldog lineup. Halftime score, Lewisburg 30, Bonner Springs 22. Second one for Ficken on the way, and it's in. Now Spiegel will check back in, and going to the bench will be Ficken. Frost on the dribble, takes it right, bounces in the post to Ellis. Ellis bounces it right back to Frost. She'll put it up with the left hand and miss, and a foul on Baldwin on the rebound. Foul called against Macy Frost. It's her second, and it's the third Baldwin team foul. Lane looks to get it in, bounces it in to Spiegel. Right back to Lane. Baldwin's going to pick up that full-court pressure once again. Lane across the timeline to Evans. Now goes to Hadel Raby. She had a shot, didn't take it. Bounces it back outside to Evans. Evans drives. Ball knocked away, and it's going to go out of bounds to... Oh, now the back official needs to change that call. It was off a Baldwin player's leg, and they do reverse that call. Along the baseline, Evans to inbound, looking for some movement. And it's off the hands of Hadel Raby. And turnover Baldwin. There should have been a traveling violation there. It wasn't called. There's a pass stolen by Lane. And then stolen right back by Burnett. And Lane fouls her. She goes up for the shot. First foul of the game on Juliet Lane. Anna Burnett will be back at the free throw line. She is 1 for 2 from the stripe here this evening. Free throw, good. 4 points now for Burnett. Ficken comes back in for the Cyclones. She'll replace Evans. 4:44 to play, third period. Baldwin leads 32-16. Second free throw misses by Burnett. Ficken has the rebound. She'll push it ahead on a pass to Spiegel. Spiegel drives the baseline. Her floater was blocked. Rebounded by Boyle. Here comes Boyle the other way. Boyle gives it off to Burnett. Then the ball thrown over the head of a Bulldog, but picked up by Kurtz, who shoots for three and misses too hard. Hadel Raby rebounds for Ottawa. Ficken, long pass ahead to Spiegel, driving the baseline, shoots and misses everything. Curtis fights for the rebound. It's out of bounds, and it will belong to Baldwin. Into the Bulldog lineup will be Lindsey Toot and Ryan Gear. Pass ahead to Frost. Frost out to Kurtz for three. Rattles out. And the ball out of bounds to Ottawa. The end of three quarters. Anderson County has taken the lead on Prairie View 33-31. Here's Evans back in for the Cyclones. And Spiegel will get a breather. Piper's girls at the end of three lead Tonganoxie 61-14. And a bad pass on the inbounds, but stolen by Boyle, and Boyle will put it in. 6 on the night for Boyle. Here's Lane double-teamed in the corner, and the pass will be stolen by Toot. Down low to Kurtz, turn around, no good, and rebound controlled by Kurtz along the right baseline. Tip pass over to Frost, setting up for three. That one no good, but a late foul on Ottawa. Foul's going to be against Lauren Curtis. And it'll be a 3-shot opportunity for Macy Frost. First free throw misses well short. And 3:42 to play in the third. Baldwin up by 18. Second one for Frost is good. Spiegel back in for the Cyclones, replacing Lane. And the third for Frost is rolling in. Now she'll give way to Burnett. Ottawa's ball in backcourt, and Baldwin again will set up the full court pressure. And it comes to Ficken. Ficken will push it ahead. Now waits. Crosses the timeline, but the pass is stolen. Here comes Boyle, 2-on-1. Boyle to Kurtz. Kurtz shot in the lane is good. 6 for Kurtz. Now here's Curtis on the dribble drive. She'll stop, look to get it to somebody. That ball's knocked away and stolen. Pass is stolen back by Ficken. Sloppy basketball here. Here's Ficken. Shoots in the lane and misses. Rebound inside to Evans. Her shot blocked by Boyle and rebounded by Josie Boyle. Whistle and a timeout call for by Baldwin. Timeout will come with 3:03 to play in the third period, and the Bulldogs leading the Cyclones 38-16. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
38-16, Baldwin with the lead. And they have the basketballs. We're back to action. Reach-in foul on Ficken. That's number 4 on Sophia. Lane will come in for Ottawa. Replacing who? Ficken will have to go to the bench. Ball comes in to Burnett. Now to Kurtz. Kurtz dribbles through the traffic and scores on the drive to the basket. Evans pushes it ahead for the Cyclones. Off it goes to Lane. Lane, couple dribbles, bounce to the right side to Spiegel. Spiegel's doubled. Back out it goes to Lane, who has to go high to tip it to herself. Now Curtis with the basketball. Brings it to Spiegel. Spiegel drives. Nice move to the bucket, but her shot was blocked out of bounds. White will come back in for Ottawa, and Ogle and Frost re-enter the lineup for Baldwin. A couple of finals for you in girls play. Wellsville beat Santa Fe Trail tonight, 52-23, and it was Piper 69, Tonganoxie 16. Evans looking for some movement. Needs to get the ball in bounds, and it'll come out high to Lane finally. Lane picked up her dribble. Cross court it goes to Curtis. Left wing to Evans. Evans might have gotten away with a push-off. Now drives the baseline. Floater misses badly. And Boyle has it for Baldwin. Pass ahead to Ogle. Pass underneath to Burnett. Burnett's shot off high off the glass is good. 6 for Burnett. And we're down to a minute 50 to play in the third, 42-16. Spiegel. Near sideline Lane near the Ottawa bench. They look for White down low. It's not there. Now Evans with it. Evans thought about penetrating. Instead looks. This is Lane near sideline. Lane takes it to the free throw line. She'll kick it off in the corner, but the pass is stolen. Here comes Burnett the other way, all the way to the bucket. Shoots, misses, but a foul on Ottawa. Juliet Lane picks up her second personal foul. Team foul number 4 on the Cyclones, and Burnett with a couple of free throws here. First one on the way is good. 7 points now for Burnett. Gear will come in. She replaces Boyle. And the second free throw misses and knocked out of bounds to the Cyclones. Inbounds it comes to Evans. She'll swing it over to Lane. Lane across the timeline to White. White had her pass stolen by Burnett. Here's Burnett on the drive. Layup is good. Ottawa now at 25 turnovers on the night. Now here's a whistle and a tie-up. Cyclones will retain possession with just under a minute to go in the third. We're nearing that point where we're going to have a running clock in the fourth period. And it comes to Spiegel. Spiegel to Lane in the front court. Right side, Spiegel brings it back between the circles. Spiegel drives in. Runner missed badly. Rebound to White, but then she lost it out of bounds. Kurtz and Boyle will check back in for the Bulldogs with 36 seconds to play in the third. Looks like Baldwin will work for one shot here. Frost on the dribble, backs it out. Now gives it up to Kurtz with 20 on the clock. Kurtz has Spiegel on her. Right side to Frost. Frost spins on Lane, goes in the corner to Boyle. Boyle over goes to Burnett for 3, missing short, followed by Ogle is good off the glass, and that'll be the end of the third period. At the end of 3, the score is Baldwin 47, Ottawa 16, and we're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Play words with listeners every weekday afternoon over your lunch hour at 12:20. Listen for the letters that make up our mystery word, and once you have figured out what that word is, call in and win. Words with listeners, brought to you by Pizza Time, Kansas State Bank, and Brendan Iron Bar and Grill.
We'll have a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Baldwin will have the basketball. Kurtz, Frost, Burnett, Ogle, and Boyle for the Bulldogs. For Ottawa, Lane, Spiegel, Evans, Curtis, and Pickett. Frost takes it right. Dumps in the post to Ogle. Ogle shoots, scores, and she's the first Baldwin player in double figures with 10. Here's Evans with it for Ottawa. Evans needs help. Lines Curtis top of the circle. Curtis with a drive to the bucket. Lost the ball. Loose ball. Controlled by Evans. Evans' shot missed short. It's out of bounds to Ottawa. We're looking to get it in. They get into Ficken, and Ficken will be fouled on the shot. Kurtz will pick up her third foul. It's Baldwin's fourth team foul. Ficken will be back at the line shooting a couple here. Free throw attempt up and good. Ficken now with 7 in the ball game. Ottawa has just 3 players scoring here tonight. Ficken with 7. Spiegel leads with 8. Evans has 2. Second free throw misses. Rebound to Ogle. Pass ahead to Kurtz. Kurtz driving to the basket. Dishes inside. An easy bucket for Ogle, who now has a dozen. Bob Martin getting to set in some new players. Starters appear to be done for the night. Baldwin home to Lewisburg on Friday evening. Here's Evans. Getting some separation between her and Kurtz, but then Kurtz steals the ball. Kurtz, fouled by Evans, no whistle. Loose ball now, finally controlled by Boyle. Whistle and a timeout call for by Baldwin. We're going to keep it right here. Basically, it's just there for the purpose of moving players back into the ball game for Baldwin. With 5:53 to play, and the Bulldogs on top 51-17. Again, we have 2 finals to report to you. Wellsville beat Santa Fe Trail 52-23. Piper demolished Tonganoxie tonight 69-16. A couple of halftime scores that we had. Burlington 34, Osawatomie 17, Lewisburg 30, Bonner Springs 22. And at the end of the 3 quarters, that game should be about over. Anderson County with a 2-point advantage on Prairie View, 33-31. So the Bulldogs will send in Lauren Russell for the first time tonight, along with Toot, Gear, Ellis, and let's see, one other person. Gear, I believe. And a ball knocked away by Lane, goes out of bounds. Nikki Morgan is the other player in for Baldwin. Pass in to Russell. Russell, who played in the junior varsity game, has the ball knocked out of bounds by Spiegel. Clock will continue to run. We're down to 5:23 to go. Backdoor cut by Russell. Nice pass to her, but the shot doesn't go. And Evans has the rebound for the Cyclones. Here's Evans, dishing off left side to Spiegel. Now a three by Ficken, just missing. Rebound to Paige Ellis. Up court, Russell. Russell has it tapped away again by Spiegel. Pass inside, tipped away by Curtis and a steal. Good play by Lauren Curtis. 15th Baldwin turnover. Curtis picks up her dribble, lost control, now gets it back. Finds Ficken between the circles. Left side it goes to Lane. Lane on the dribble against Toot. Picks up her dribble, looking for help. Gives it off to Evans. Evans spins away, finds Ficken along the baseline. Shot is no good. Rebound and a loose ball controlled by Ottawa. Here's Curtis shooting for two and scoring. Lauren Curtis with her first two of the night to make it 51-19. 3:36 to go. Russell dribbled it off her foot. We'll have a loose ball and a jump ball possession to Ottawa. 16 Baldwin turnovers. Cyclones with 25 this evening. Up court comes Evans. Evans dribbles around Morgan, dishes across court to Curtis. Now to Ficken. She'll drive to the lane, kicked it down low. It's off the hands of a Cyclone, but picked up by Spiegel. And Spiegel with her 10th point of the ball game. Gear with it. Drives, takes it all the way to the bucket and scores easily. 7 tonight for Ryan Gear. Evans with 2:33 to go. Cyclones down 53-21. Evans behind the back dribble, goes left side to Lane. Lane's floater won't go, but a foul whistle. Nikki Morgan with the foul. Juliet Lane has not scored this evening. She'll shoot two. Lane's free throw is no good. Clock continues to run, 2:15 to go. Lane's second charity is in. Ottawa now sets up full court pressure. Toot gets it in to Russell, passes ahead to Gear, driving the lane and scoring. Evans pushing it ahead, stops, puts the three ball up, misses, rebound to Ellis. Ellis pass ahead to Toot. To Gear, who had to go high to bring it down. Skip pass over to Morgan. Morgan will drive around Evans and score, and she's fouled. Evans commits the foul. And Nikki Morgan with her first bucket of the night. She's at the line to shoot one here. And the free throw attempt is good. A minute to go. 58-22. Here's Evans driving inside the arc. Skip pass over to Lane. Lane runner off the glass and good. Nice move by Juliet Lane for her third point of the evening. Toot brings it up court. Toot to Gear with 37 on the clock. Gear spins on Ficken, takes it to the bucket. Had the shot blocked by Ficken and a foul in backcourt on Baldwin. Foul is on Paige Ellis. It's her third. And the 16th foul. We're down to 19 seconds to play. Let's see if the Cyclones can get one more good look at a shot here. Evans Gives it off to Lane. Juliet driving in to Ficken for three from the right wing. Yes. And that's going to do it. The time's going to run out here. And your final score in this girls' game, Baldwin 58 and Ottawa 27. We'll be back to wrap things up in 2 minutes. And you're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Darren College, a former NFL Super Bowl champion, signed the most important contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard.
I've had a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I didn't find that working behind a desk, so for me it was a pretty easy decision to make. And then the opportunity to serve my community, serve my country was just icing on the cake.
To learn how to be part of the Army National Guard, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Santa Fe Trail Meets, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Proudy Building Services, Edward Jones Representative Ryan Henningsen, and Ottawa Co-op. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Your business is ready to thrive this spring. Your products are ready, your customer service in place. But how do you reach the masses? Be a vendor at the KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo, March 2nd and 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. And share your story with hundreds of visitors face-to-face. Reserve your booth by emailing sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220. But do it today before we're sold out. The perfect event to sell spring. The KOFO DIY Supply Home Base Home and Garden Expo. Don't miss out.
Baldwin picks up its 7th win of the season against one loss as they beat the Cyclones here tonight, 58-27. 15-6 at the end of one quarter. Ottawa turned it over 12 times in the first period. It was 26-10 at the half, and then a 21-6 run in the third for Baldwin, helping to propel them to the victory. Bulldogs had balanced scoring, led by Kate Ogle, who was the only player in double figures. She had 12. 3 players with 9. Anna Burnett, Macy Frost, and Ryan Gear. 8 for Kayla Kurtz. Josie Boyle finished with 6. 3 for Nikki Morgan. 2 for Paige Ellis. Ottawa had 2 players in double figures. Both Sophia Ficken and Summer Spiegel finished with 10. 3 points for Juliet Lane and 2 apiece for Lauren Curtis and Kirsten Evans. We're going to send it back to the station for about 6 minutes. Come back with the pregame before the boys' game. Again, the girls' final, Baldwin 58, Ottawa 27. This is Gary Bateman saying so long for now from Baldwin.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone Basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures and